Alright, everybody. Favorite anime opening. Go! Oh, you're here. Hey, yo, Angelo. I already hit you with the yo, Angelo. I said favorite anime opening. Let's go, guys. Let's hear it. Is it that Berserk anime opening? Put your glasses on. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me what's alright. Yeah, that one. I don't watch Berserk, but my brother does, and I've heard that one. And man, oh man, huh? It gives me the giggles. I forgot. My lips are a little dry, so I should cake them in makeup like every streamer. I'm gonna be beautiful someday. Someday I'll be pretty like the rest of them. Thank you for the bow, lady. Your respect to the Mongol army and my people bring me great pleasure. Currently, it's the Hero by Jam project. It's opening to the One Punch Man. The One Punch! Oh, that's a good song. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Hi-yo, Shadow. I had to look up the title, yes. That song is literally hype. That is as hyped up as a freaking anime opening can get. The One Punch! One Punch! Bird, I was already on my way to this mission. You didn't even leave me. Man, that song rocks. That's a good choice. I can't even be mad. Like, I was expecting something, like, really niche. Like, oh, well, it's not exactly an anime, but it is a hentai, and here's my favorite theme for it. Yeah. More supplies, please. My favorite ending is I Want to Be by Stance Punks. It's one of the endings for Soul Eater. Oh, Soul Eater. They said Skull Eater for a second. I was like, I do not know what that anime is. Soul Eater had some good music. I didn't really get into the actual anime, though. Like, I watched a lot of it, and I was like, eh. And then I just stopped watching it. The end. It takes a lot for me to really get into an action anime, because action is not usually my thing to watch. I'm like a frickin' I watch like rom-coms and sad things.
わしの二人の息子が荷車を燃やした罰としてモンコはこのわしにどちらを殺すか選ばせたんです。気の毒にもう一人の息子をさらわれました。荷車を焼くなんてことを考えたのはその中太のはず。生きておるはずだ。どっちへ行った？橋の向こうへ。
That's gotta be an awful decision. I don't think I could make that as a dad. I'm pretty certain I just die. There'd be no way. I do not think I could pick a son to kill. You should. Soul Eater is really good. If I can find a good drama anime, I'm good, lol. I wish there were more horror animes. Also, horror anime, I haven't watched, like, almost any of that. I do read Junji Ito from time to time. That's a different story. I like he puts a lot into his panels, and they're just really good and well-told stories. From what I heard, the Junji Ito series, though, the anime was not as good as his regular manga. But, frickin', I like, that anime, not Your Lie in April, come on, brain. Do the thing you do. It's got, like, Menma the Ghost in it. It's got that song, Secret Base. The flower that bloomed that... Anohana, there we go. Corpse Party is wild, though. I don't think I can handle too much sad stuff, like frickin' people dying all the time. I might be too upset. Anohana was really good, though. Hey, hey, hey! We were just talking anime. If you don't know, Katie has seen only one anime. Huh? It's a good one, though, so I don't have any faults for that. Hey, everybody, it's me. I'm one of you. Wow, they cannot tell. They really could not tell. Did you see how close I got to them? I didn't even need to duck. These mother effers are like, oh yeah, it's just another Mongol. This Mongol clothes thing is pretty effing cool. I wish I had a standoff, though. I didn't get one. Oh! The poison is going through my veins! Woo! Where's the other archer? That guy should be poisoned now. Ugh. Yes, One Punch Man. I watched gameplay. Yo, Hop. What's gameplay? Oh, as in gameplay Corpse Party. Indeed, yes. One Punch Man is the best. I listen to it regularly so much I can almost sing it. Are you talking about the One Punch Man opening still? That's the one she's seen, One Punch Man. God dang it! Who's got the arrows? I see you down there, maybe. If you happen to be a fisherman, I'm sorry, because I'm about to kill you. Oh my god, my body! My bones! Oh my god. One Punch Man is great. One Punch Man is great. I suggest One Punch Man to anybody who likes hero anime. That's just a good anime. Somehow they did the overpowered character trope correctly. Because they made him weak in other areas, like he's not socially the best. Unlike the frickin' some people make it like their OCs or whatever the hell their frickin' main character is. So overpowered, and also he's like the coolest mother effer around, and all the girls love him, and there's no downsides to this guy. And you're like, what's the point of watching this dude? He's unrelatable. I have better things to do with my time. Like relate to somebody. I was tracking the Mongols. Look, I found those Mongols. I killed them dead. Is this you guys' houses? These are lovely. I like the winter aesthetic. Very nice. Come here and face me. My blade hungers. Effing dog! Eh! Oh no, haven't you heard my name? It's Sakamoto. Oh my god, that one's so good. Looked pretty funny though, and he's super OP. Okay, but that's a comedy anime. It's not an action one. If it was an action one, Sakamoto wouldn't be that cool anymore. Also, he's weird still. He's weird and everybody loves him for it. My camera. Thanks, camera. You always know what to do on these special occasions. Let's see if I can fix this. Last time it didn't want to fix to save its own life, so we're gonna find out. Oh, thanks, camera. You rock. Let's swap over to the easy camera. Hello, everybody. Still a little out of focus. There we go. Fix my PS4 when my new HDD arrives. Hope it arrives soon. Songs from another view. There's always new things every day. Although I had to do this a few days back. I don't think you were here. Then we can stream Killing Force. Oh my god, that'd be a nice stream. I got some Killing Floor still left in me. Nowadays I only really like playing it with others anyways. Sometimes I play it by myself. Well, that's just to polish my first-person shooter skills against enemies nearby. Against CPUs. I'm gonna hurt you. There you go. Save this guy's his son. Go down. Okay. Let's go now. You have it installed? You haven't played it yet? I think you'd like it, Nail. Oh wait, Neo doesn't have a PlayStation 4.
ゲンタが殺されると分かると、俺を連れて行けと泣いて頼み、もう会えません。俺がゲンタを巻き込んでしまったのが元凶なんですから。父親には何と伝える？俺はすでに死んでいたと。
Did I ever get my Steam login? Did you check the games section low budget on my Discord? I have it on my... I have Killing Floor on Steam. I also have it on Epic Games Store, but that's because it was free. So I have 2 copies of Killing Floor. Although I'm not certain about the Epic Games one if they still do mods. I know the Steam one does, though. And man, oh man, are some of those mods a lot of fun. I thought I had Chivalry on my Steam, but I was wrong. It must be on somebody else's Steam that I played it on. I don't know. Chivalry has some like the best mods. Nah, dude. I think low budget has Killing Floor. I could be wrong. So we can still do like a 3-man game of Killing Floor. I severely doubt it's cross-platform, so... Come here, Charlie, my horse. We really need to get some food in this horse. This horse is thin. If it's my new horse, it better look the part. It needs some muscle on it. Gotta feed this horse more. I've come across barns filled with hay. Why haven't I, like, drag some of that back to one of my camps or something? Just let my horse have at it for a while. Get him some hay, get him some grains. Get him some frickin'... I like, they have those oats with, like, honey on them. And you give them to horses, but you can also eat them. I remember being on my grandma's farm. That was, like, the first time I got to taste those. Hey, everybody, it's me, another Mongol. I don't know if you guys know this tad bit of cool information, but yes, I once was a farm boy a long time ago. West Philadelphia, born and raised. On the playgrounds where I spent most of my days. Actually, it was very early morning chores. I hated that. One time I questioned it, I freaking got an earful. I was like, I don't want to do chores. I just came to your house to hang out. Then I had to deal with that. Waking up at 6 and freaking tending to animals was not my idea of fun. But I was there a lot as a kid. Oh my god, jeez Louise. Oh, the fire, it burns! Stop it! You're about to get it. But, I mean, there's bonuses. You get to ride horses and stuff. So you collect eggs and do things like that. You know, the fun parts of owning a farm, the things people romanticize. Just remember, there's other things to everything that's romanticized. There's always downsides. You will be having to frickin' do long, extended chores of watering and feeding and cleaning up after animals. You're not only going to reap benefits. Please feed Charles. I wish I could, I really do. Charlie needs some protein, some hay. He's so thin and gangly. I feel bad for my precious little horse. Yes, I am Morgan Freeman on stream. Well, on Steam. That was forever ago I put that picture on. That used to be my background picture on my old PC. On the first PC I had. It was like a computer... It was a student PC I owned. It was like some nice frickin' watercolor Morgan Freeman? I don't know what kind of paint they used. He's not here. I wonder why. Could it be the Mongol and the bear? Don't you attack me. Attack him. He's still doing stuff. I, your Mongol leader, have this in the bag. What are you attacking me for? I saved you! You mother effer! We were on a team! We need to do a Risk of Rain stream sometime. Maybe I'll go get my mic to work. Well, maybe I'll get my mic to work. I also got it when they gave me away too. Oh, I got a friend request. I got some new friends on Steam instantly. That was fast. I don't have Risk of Rain on Steam. here we go. Chuda, I hope you one day forgive me for the choice I made. This is sad. I'm getting sick of sad quests all the time. Everything's so sad. I know it's wartime, but can't I just have like a really happy quest? Where I save the kids from the fiery, flooding orphanage and everybody celebrates. You will soon? Oh yeah? I think I only have like $6 in my freaking bank account at the moment, so I will not soon. Charm of stealth, fire something. What the hell's that? I should have just looked at it when it said I had it. Fire doctrine. Burning an enemy has a 50% chance to terrify nearby enemies. That'd be nice for like a fire build. Give me a minute. I don't need your patronage. What is this? Traveler's attire. Sokka's armor. Todoria's armor. Samurai clan armor. I gotta see this tale through. I wanna know. I wanna know. Can you show me? I wanna know about strangers like this. Everyone in my chat, they love Disney. I am 100% certain about this. I wanna know. Doom, 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 doom. Disney is nice, yes. Good. Good. People who disagree with me are going to have to fight me IRL. And be careful, I have experience. I've taken bruises. I have experience in taking bruises. If you're gonna bruise me, I will bruise so hard, you have no idea. Your personal favorite is Lilo and Stitch? That's a good one. Lilo and Stitch is good. I can't see any fault with that. My favorite's Hercules. Stitch, Lilo and Stitch, Emperor's New Groove, I think we're like at the end of the Disney Renaissance, I think. I don't think Princess and the Frog nearly lived up to how good Lilo and Stitch and Emperor's New Groove were. I really just don't think so. But I don't think they should use Princess and the Frog as an excuse to swap over to CGI. Bring on the fight, Mr. Gugglesnod. Oh, it's on. We will do battle. And it will be glorious. Emperor's New Groove is golden. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch, Emperor's New Groove, and then it was Princess and the Frog, and then they swapped over to CGI, and I haven't been on board with the CGI since. I think the only studio that does CGI really well when it comes to like cartoonish stuff is definitely Pixar. But they had that in the bag years ago. They know how to tell a really compelling story. My mic is back, baby. We're about to go kill her sister. I love this Mongol armor. Also, they can not tell, huh? The Mongols cannot tell for the life of them. I was literally walking right next to them, I couldn't tell. It's bulky, lol. It is bulky looking, but they're wearing like a completely different kind of armor. The only reason I like the Mongol armor is because there's nothing goofier than killing the Mongols wearing their own stuff. Also, I like the face mask for it. It doesn't look nearly as goofy as some of the other face masks I've acquired.
よく見つかりましたね。
姉は池田殿の家に入って菊池家の老頭である。
I thought we could hear you before. I thought you wanted to talk in my Discord chat.
姉はいつも自分の館を欲しがっておったね。
菊池家も菰田で滅んでおります。
姉は館を乗っ取ろうと企んでおるのだろう。
足立家を奪い損ねましたから。
話によるとある一族が今日構えたらしい。家紋はあの文のものと同じ。
姉君か。
今は館を流民の仮住まいにしておるそうだ。故郷を失う辛さが
誠でしょうか。
突き止めてやる。
姉君が故郷を失ったとは。
結婚して家を出たに過ぎん。
池田殿は老頭では。
I don't remember using voice chat with Neo. Yeah, with Neo, but Neo wanted to talk in voice chat, so I assume his mic was working then, I guess. It probably went down recently.
族どもを片付けた後、足立殿率いる侍衆がやっと駆けつけてきたのだ。姉は一目で足立殿を気に入ったようだが、見初められたのは私の方。
嫉妬の末に。
Oh, she killed everybody out of jealousy.
昇進を癒してやりたくて、池田殿との結婚を後押しし、姉は北へ嫁いだ。
池田殿とはお知り合いでしたか。
前妻に先立たれたが、優しき男と評判であった。
優しさなどいくらでも取り繕えます。
何を申したい。
なぜ姉君は今になって復讐を企てたのかわからないのです。
これだけ分かっておればよい。姉は我が一族を殺し、今日その報いを受ける。
She will pay for it. Did you check Steam? I have not yet. I have been walking on my very weak horse. Let me check Steam right now. Well, I just kind of auto walk with her. Recent games: Killing Floor, Darksiders, Smite. Badges, inventory. I don't know where to check. Oh wait, something's in my mail. You boy, buckle up. Alright, low budget, you've asked for it. We're gonna have to do some Risk of Rain at some point. We gotta... Wait, how'd you know which games I have, huh? I have not actually played any of the Darksiders games. I own them because I got them given to me at some point, but I've never played them. Somebody gave them to me for my birthday, and I had them on a disc, but apparently they transferred to Steam. We gotta play some Chivalry sometime. That shit is good. There's also like another wartime medieval game that's a lot of fun. I can't remember what it's named. Okay, but why would you rope your grandchildren? Why would you murder your grandchildren out of jealousy? That's just a little too far. No matter how evil you're going, that's like a line you just don't cross. Don't play anything after 2, they all suck after that. Apparently they were coming out with like a new Darksiders where the guy's got like dual pistols and talks like Deadpool or something like that.
あなたが生き残ったことを知り、偽のムクロを作った。
What I heard, it's like God of War meets Legend of Zelda, from what I heard. Apparently that's what Darksiders is like. I'm not 100% certain. Lady, I'm gonna go into full sprint. I can't do a light trot anymore. I'm sick of the light trotting. Also, your horse looks healthier than mine. The hell's going on? Can you tell me what you're feeding your horse so maybe I can give my horse a little bit of it? Because, geez Louise, mine's like a frickin' dart. I love my horse with all my heart, but frickin' he needs food. He's got those bones on his hips, I can see him. He needs more muscle to cover that up. Food and constant running will really help out, though. Yeah, Strife. It's like a Diablo game. The first two are amazing. Darksiders 2 is the best. What's the one with the most popular character? The guy who's got like the skull mask and the black hair. That has to be the most popular Darksiders character. Let's go murder your sister. Oh, these are bandits. That's the reason why they're catching on so fast. It's I! I'm with the Mongol army! I've been hired by this lovely Japanese lady to exact revenge. Oh, that's death. So that's definitely everybody's favorite character, and apparently it's in everybody's favorite Darksiders game also. 1 is War's game, 2 is Death's game, 3 is Fury's game, and 4 is Strife's and War's game. Lady Hana, show yourself! Your blades are getting dull. Maybe they'll be sharper in the afterlife. This mother effer frickin' right off the bat. He's frickin' side-swiping me. This guy's as good as a Ronin. Yeah, no life for you, buddy boy. Lady Hana will fall. 3 was only bad because they didn't put as much effort into as they did with 1 and 2. It was unfinished and glitchy in some parts. Some games are like that, though. Some games are just really good and still glitchy, like frickin' Skyrim and whatnot. But it's really hard to put make that game unglitchified. There's just so much. She's right there behind the wall. I seen her. Oh my god! Screw off! I don't even know what honor is. No, you're dead, huh, Hannah. This lady has been going mad dog on everything. Sorry, Hannah, but if that's you, you're gone. No, stop playing flute. No, put away your sword. Stop that. Stop that. Oh my god. Okay, it was that way.
花はどこだ。
山の上の館です。
妹が会いに来たと伝えろ。
She will die. You're sending the messenger to go die. Also, don't tell her. She's gonna escape. She'll slip right through our greasy little palms. We don't want to give her a freaking heads up. She's gonna throw a million dudes at us and run away. That's all I would do if I was weak and squishy and people are coming to murder me. Nah, I'd probably just die with honor, but frickin' she's evil. If I was evil, weak, and squishy and people were coming to hurt me, I'd just throw a million people at them and run away. Just like the Khan. Dead Island is terrible, glitchy, funny, so it's actually fun to play with friends, lol. I liked Dead Island when it first came out. I like the getting the chainsaw as one of the special weapons. It's always fun to play with friends. They had later on during Dead Island, they had a bunch of glitch guns people were making. Am I gonna watch them fight? Because I feel like this is definitely a fight between them.
姉上だと騙し、私に誰を埋めさせた。
猛虎に殺された百姓の女だ。泣いてやったか。
よくも全てを奪ってくれたな。
息子の嫁に孫だけ。
Oh, is
それ
that?
のどこが
I'm
全
gonna be
て。
fighting those
足立の
dudes.
死は猛虎に奪われ、お前も殺し損ねた。
Cheated
だが
you.
やっと本当に全てを奪える。
Take everything.
殺せ。
These mother effers? They're not getting us.
ここは食い止めましょう。
助かる。
一番手は誰だ。
There's like 2 of them. You guys better have some freaking skills to pay the bills. You know what I'm talking about? God dang it! Why did I fall for it? Are these samurai? I don't even know. Oh shit! Jesus Christ, my man! Okay, I'm swapping back to my frickin' fighting gear. No. Ah! This is so tough. I'm the man who doesn't know what he wants half the time. There's a few things in life that I know what I want, but I do not know with some of my gear. Recently I've been really busy on something I know that I want. It's taking up some time, but I'll make it worthwhile. Ayo.
Ah!
Was that a scream? That sounded like a Okay, so she's definitely in this house, behind this door. Switch, switch. You need the extra strength. I can feel it.
幼い孫を一族を殺してくれたな。
お前の所業に比べれば安いものよ。
私が何をした。
奪ったではないか。館から追い出し、心を寄せる男をさらい、飲んだくれを押し付け身も凍る地へ送ったのはお前だ。永劫に続く苦しみを受けてもなおこの生き地獄はお前にはわかるまい。お前が押し付けた地獄だぞ。
いずれも私の咎ではない。
何を言う。知らぬふりをしておったくせに。殺しに来たのだろう。切りたければ切れ。苦しみが終わるのならば本望だ。
始末をつけるのは私ではない。己自身だ。
Oh, she's asking her to kill herself. Is she?
お前も地獄を味わえ。あ
See, I thought she was gonna try to frickin' give her the old 1-2. I like the Mongol armor because I've been fighting Mongols consistently, and those mother effers cannot understand what I am when I'm in this armor.
笑い合って過ごした日々を心に浮かべようと努めたが、見えるのは姉の顔、それだけだ。これが生き地獄なのか。
いえ、仇を討ったではありませんか。ご一族のため、その命を懸けて、もう安らぎを求める時です。
What was she going to do? She had no way of fighting back. She would have died if she didn't do it.
この道は
Would she have attacked the lady?
ではどこへ。
どこであろうね。このまま歩みを進めればわかるであろ
それは修羅の道です。
う。もう遅い。
I must.
だがお前が呼ぶなら
Shoot.
手を貸すぞ。
Okay, so I'm gonna have her for the final fight when we go to fight the Khan. That's all that matters, really. Okay, I cannot be cold in this armor. This armor has literally got fur all up in it. Charm of the Lost Mind. Hallucinating enemies deal 50% more damage to other enemies. If only I could get like hallucination darts really easy. Sometimes those mother effers are hard to find. Because I would love a hallucination build. I could be like a pretty much a necromancer. It would be the closest to a necromancer build this game would have, is using hallucination darts to have them kill each other. It might be something that allows it to last longer too. Her goal has been met. She did it too with the F. And finally, her storyline is over. Yeah, at least she didn't end it with like just berserker rage like she usually does. I mean, I understand her berserker rage, but geez Louise, we were getting nowhere fast because of how angry she was getting all the time, so fast. Now let's finish this guy's storyline. We have 2 quests. We have 1, since this is the 8th, and then we'll have the 9th. Because I'm also really interested in what this guy's got going on. See, I see. But it's also heavily hinted that he may have done something to make this happen.
わしは次の長尾忠頼と言われておった。
先生ならば当然でしょう。
政治を抜かすな。腕がいいだけだ。
先生には感謝しております。
かつてわしは鍛錬に明け暮れ、家族を持ついとまもなくてな。巴を後継ぎにしたかったが、あやつの所業は許せなかった。
お察しします。
わしは弓に生涯を捧げ、弓はわしの名を世に広めた。だが弓は所詮武具。家族を持てばよかった。
先生、
わしのようになるな。クロードに飲まれてはならんぞ。
I think it's a little too late
お前
for
は
that.
神館におる。猛虎を率いて名声を得ようと駆け回っておる。
ならば必ず捕らえましょう。
捕らえて始末つけねばな。
Oh, also we killed Ryuzo.
猛虎の構成、皆殺しだ。
I don't know if you were there for that.
丸焼けだ。火矢を使ったな。
Somebody's now fighting the Mongols? Is she trying to turn it around?
背負いられておる。今日疲れたのか。
I think the thing is, I still look really suspicious in this Mongol armor, because if you look at the basic Mongols, they don't have armor this grand. So when you see this armor, you're thinking, oh, who the hell's this general? And then they obviously they want to get a closer look. And then they're going to realize, I'm not an effing general. Because this armor was made for the Khan.
これは日本の矢。叔父上の兵か。犯人は島の者だ。おそらく集団。先生ならば話は別だが。
ご無礼をいたしました。
How'd you recognize me? I'm wearing Mongol stuff.
ここの猛虎を殺した者のお仲間かと。その方は侍で年老いた弓取りでした。
石川先生だ。どこにおる？
確か1日か2日で我が家に戻るはずです。
そなたの家に？
飯も暖もありますので。何の御用か存じませんが、下級のご様子でした。
巴の足取りがつかめたのか。家はどこだ？
この近く。じきに吹雪くので、まず私の罠を調べ、それからお連れします。
よし、共に行こう。名は何と？
松と申します。
Oh, thank you, camera. Well, I guess I could pick my nose in peace or something. At least there's always that. Freaking camera. No, not audio input capture. Get out of here. Why, though? I want to ask you one question, camera or computer, whatever is doing this. Why? What have I done to you? To elicit this. We could be friends. We don't have to be enemies. Okay. Hello, this is the easy camera. A little blurry. There's the right camera. Not so blurry. Take me there.
先生から何か聞いたのか？
いいえ、何も。無口なお方なので。
相変わらずか。
まさかお侍にお会いできるなんて。
戦は思わぬ縁を生むな。
これを機にぜひともお伺いしたいことが。
申してみろ。
人の生き死にを左右できるお力を得られて、どのようなご希望？
I think she should be allowed to ask anything she wants.
重い責が伴う。
密かにお楽しみでは。
No.
俺が化け物ならばな。
それは意外なお答えでした。
Can I ask you anything you like, lady?
私の罠です。
すぐに調べろ。先生が立ってしまう。
Hopefully nothing bad happens to her. Sick of every time something bad happens.
体。仕掛け直します。
そなた狩りをしてはどうだ？
狩りだなんて私にはとても。
では餌を変えてみろ。
そのつもりはありません。
餌は何だ？
獲物をその気にさせるだけ。
それは愉快。男でも釣る気か？
次を見に行きましょう。
Ooh, maybe she's the archer girl.
辛そうだな。
どこも同じ。私は南から
This isn't Matsu. This is definitely the archer girl that's been betraying her people.
以来一人で生きています。あなたは立派な大生ま
There's
れ
way
でし
too
ょう。
much backstory to this random
志村
peasant.
殿の甥いだ。
志村？まさかあなたが噂のクロード？あ、でももののけのごとき背の丈だったはず。
嘘だ。猛虎をたばかるためのな。
それはつまり大げさな話を広めたとい
You
う
think
こと
so? I think so. They're putting so much into this random
勝つた
peasant
めな
girl.
ら
She's
屋
asking
敷
so
ま
many
でもせざる
questions.
を得なかった。
誰もがそう。
She's definitely the girl who's been with the Mongols shooting her people in the back. And she talks about using opportunity to catch her prey. This girl is definitely interesting. She's more than a peasant for sure.
獲物が取られる。追い払ってください。早く。
任せろ。
See, she's deceiving me. You're deceiving me. I know, but he doesn't know. Oh, whatever.
飢えておるな。
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're just hungry. I don't think we're gonna beat them up, but
お主ら、
why don't we kill like a pig or a bear or something and you can have
ど
some
うか見
food.
逃してください。人の獲物だろ。
お許しを。ひもじくてつい。もう何日も木の皮しか食っとらんのです。
持っていけ。ありがとうございます。
逃がしたのですか？獲物まで。
飢えた島民だ。敵ではない。
噂とは別人のようです。
すべてが誠ではないぞ。じきに空が荒れる。罠は残りいくつだ。
あと一つ。でも少し遠くに。
She's got a very nice horse too. Look at that. It's got like a freaking. It's got like a pattern that looks like it's got a skull for a face. You already know.
ってばかりで失礼でしょうが、クロードと呼ばれるお気持ちは？
噂は所詮噂。仲間がおらねばとうに死んでおる。
謙遜なさらずとも。
これまで生き延びたのも足立家の僧侶や野党のおかげだ。皆の働きは語られぬが感謝しておる。
Oh my god, yeah.
先生
Poor
が
old
立つ前
Charlie.
にそなたの家へ急ぐぞ。
最後の罠はもう少し先にあります。
I feel so bad for him. You can see the bone from where his spine is and the side bones for where his hips are. The man just needs some food. Let me grab this. I think he's just as fast as my last horse, but
あれです。何か取れてるかも。
should take more care of him. You see this horse? This horse is cool. Her horse looks freaking wicked.
ああ、よか
Although I
った。
wouldn't trade
獲
out.
物。
取れたのだな。
これで飢え死にせずに済みそうです。
What? Oh, there's like 2 fish in there.
何を見ておる。
本土。猛虎も戦もない地。あそこなら生き直せる。
本土へ渡れたとしたら何をする。
京都で小さな宿を開きたい。ことでも習って雅な着物を着た人たちがとめどなく泊まりに来て下男が金を巻き上げる。
京都が大騒ぎになるな。吹雪きそうだ。行こう。
先生がお待ちでしょうからね。
She's got too much personality. This is definitely somebody. And I think I know who the somebody is. You can't trick me. I mean, you can trick him, but you can't trick me.
吹雪いてきました。どうか離れずに。
それならば俺の後ろに乗ってはどうだ。
今なんと？
気にするな。急げ。
Come on, Charlie, you can make it through this. Just a little bit of bad weather. You and me, horse. Man, I am tired. I have not been sleeping great.
Ah, あれを猛虎が家の近くに。
始末する。下がれ。そちらの精鋭を出せ。
Looking for me? Well, no need to look. Oh, god dang, that was fast. my god, ow! Don't even try it! Being a Mongol's not that bad. Actually, the ghost mask I think fits it better. I know this mask is a lot shinier, but also the ghost mask was made by frickin' the dude who died.
Yeah.
Gear, Charm of Shadows. Let's up it to this is definitely who I'm looking for. Watch her poison you. My guy's been poisoned before. Poisoned me too many times, I'll just become strong and it'll do nothing to me. I mean, it wasn't enough to kill me several times I've been poisoned.
心に闇を抱えています。そうでなければ生きられない。
先生も似たようなことをおっしゃったが、お前が言うと自然に聞こえるな。友へ。
See, he knew.
先生曰く、私は敵を見くびる癖があると。
俺を殺そうとしなかったな。なぜだ。
猛虎に裏切られたの。
技を盗まれた挙句に捨てられたか。
抗っては見たものの、旧兵をすべて倒すなど無理だった。
つまり助太刀がいるのだな。だが我らで十分。
どこが狙われるか知りたいでしょう。3人で奇襲を仕掛け撃ち滅ぼせば私の気も晴れる。
先生のお気持ちを聞かねば。
ジン、止まっていってよ。
Whoa. Oh, I thought she was asking for a romance. Like, girl, you've slaughtered so many of our people. There is no romance for you. You are not best girl. We're getting things out of the way.
酒井、守備はどうだ。
知らせがあります。北の上学で巴と話しました。猛虎に裏切られたそうです。
目の前におってなぜ生かしておいたのだ。
旧兵が先陣を敷いております。巴は共に一掃したいと。
隙をついてわしらの首をはねるつもりかもしれん。
殺そうと思えばいつでも私を射抜けました。
Could she have killed me?
あやつを信じて報われた試しなどないがな。
信じておりません。
I'm tired of all this plot hammering stuff. Nobody can kill me. I'm unstoppable.
乗ってやるとするか。肩をつけてやる。
Utility charm, what's this? Charm of Fortune 2. Effects with percent chance occur 50% more likely to occur. So sad. Charlie, I'm sad you don't get a saddle.
巴から知らせが。
あやつに会うぞ。次に狙われる場所も時も教えるそうだ。
本当のことを言うでしょうか。
すぐにわかる。よいか。一つの過ちも許されんぞ。
心得ております。
行こう。
If only Randy would invite you to game Shake My Head. That loser. I know. I love talking about Randy behind his back. I know, most of the time when Randy goes off on his own, I'm usually sleeping.
行き先は。
I'm extremely busy all the time. We did have time of the week we set aside. I had a campaign that lasted like a year and a half in real life. And that was like our huge epic campaign. It ended so beautifully too. Everybody had a grand time. I did like an Arcane Realms campaign that I'd written up. It was just something new every session. It was so fresh and so nice.
私を殺さなかったのは先生を油断させる策や。
帰り討ちにしてくれるわ。
待ち伏せでなければ
I don't know if
話
I
を
can
聞
trust
き
her. She
企
killed
て
so
が
many of
誠
our
な
own
ら手を
people.
組みます。
I'm not gonna be like, yeah, let's just jump on Tomo's I'm a good person now wagon. I really don't dig what Tomo's done. She's done too much bad. There's no way. Girl or guy, you don't just murder an F-ton of your own people and then teach the enemy how to also murder an F-ton of your own people. And then be like, you know what, actually, they've betrayed me, so I'm good now. So, yeah, I don't trust her. I liked our conversation, though. She has a lot of character. If only she wasn't, you know, like, pure evil.
何か
Right
聞
up there
く
with
おつもりで
Ryuzu
すか。
burning his own people.
寝返ったわけはあの日からずっと普通なのでしょう。
Get across that bridge, buddy? I went out of my way and picked up a flower, and you're over here doing a light trollop across this dumb bridge. Sounds cool, evil lady. Can't be trusted. I was gonna say, I think some people just go to the point where you just can't come back. The only thing you do is like freaking like one final act of good and restore a little bit of your honor before you go out. But sometimes you just cause so much damage that it's almost impossible to look past.
あれが鳥羽。
敵はいません。
見えぬだけよ。止まれ。右手にある岩。あそこに身を隠す。お主は。
石川先生、ジン。私が殺すつもりなら、とうにやっておりますよ。
あやつ。
I wouldn't be dead. Screw you. I have taken a million arrows. You'd shoot me once, then I'd hold down my frickin' block. Then your arrows wouldn't hurt me. I'd walk up to you and beat you down. Like a foolish fool, huh? I've been in here already before. During a different side quest, so I know how to get in. It's this frickin' rock over here. Everybody acts like you can't get in. What the? Who took the wrap off the branch? The hell? Oh, there's a ladder there. Well, look at me. Acting like I know what I'm doing. Like I own the place. Tomo, why did you take the wrap off the branch?
Sensei.
What was the point in that?
Jin.
愛も変わらずいい度胸だな。
教わるまでもなかったことです。
旧兵が攻めてくるそうだな。時と場所は。
うむぎ谷。すでに向かってる。
なぜ教える？
ハーンへの仕返し。私が旧兵をいます。
加勢しなければ村は蹂躙されるということか。
信用できんな。
構いません。高みの見物でもします？しまった。もう米つけていたか。
お前待て。
Survive the Mongol ambush. Sounds easy.
ばかりおったな。
猛録しておいでのようですね。
Let you do it. I got you. God dang it! All my rage mode. You dickheads, huh? Look at I got so much strength. This is nice. Is this it for the Mongols? You guys kind of suck right now. I have definitely a 100% chance of doing double damage, but I don't know if that was more than when I had on the damage charms. I think it is. I'm killing them in like 3 hits, and these are like the highest form of Mongol.
巴は応戦しておりました。
芝居だ。油断させるためのな。
そんなに私に殺されたいのなら望み通り言ってあげましょうか。
やめよ。このままでは村が危ない。すぐに立たねば。
そうだな。だが巴、妙な動きをしたらその場で切り捨てるぞ。
二人とも。
Jesus Christ, let's just get this over with. I have a feeling she's gonna die anyways. Whether she'll try to die repaying what she's done or frickin' we're gonna kill her.
ではなぜ中山砦で島の者を殺した？
拷問を受けてたから私が人思いに殺してあげたら猛虎に気に入られた。生き延びたこと謝らないよ。
I can't call my horse.
猛虎の番兵。
I want to call my precious steed. Ooh, it's the field of red flowers. Who is that mother effer? Those arrows are freaking heavy, huh?
浜への近道はわかるか？
我らの姿を見られたら急兵に用心されます。
確かに街道は避けましょう。
腹を突っ切るぞ。
Cut through the red field. I'll see fields red. Red roses too. Lots of red. Not anything's blue. I think to myself, why is everything so goddamn red?
援軍だ。
数が多い。
Oh no. It's the bad guys. You guys better not shoot any arrows. Whoa! I don't know why it always turns into Harry Potter. No, you'll just dodge. No backup.
Tomoe, 櫛でお主が猛虎といた姿を見たという女がおったぞ。
生きたまま焼いた女だ。
だがお前が鍛えた騎兵だ。
私はいつもいたずらに人を殺すなと命じてた。
I still am not 100% certain about Tomo, whether she could convince them to spare lives or not. She made them into stronger enemies. I don't think I would have taught them any way of the bow. Now they're trying to make me feel like she's not that bad of a person. Just let me have my feelings, game. Stop hitting me with other facts. I don't want to hear the other end of the story. I only need one end.
夜まで待ちましょう。闇に乗じ活路を見出す。
村が襲われぬか。
いえ、まず旧兵を置き、村の出入りを固める。殺しはそれから。
少し休め。俺が見張ろう。
日が沈んだ。行くぞ。
巴、先に行け。我らが続く。
後ろから刺すつもりでしょ。
敵がお前に気づいたら、我らが身を隠し切る。
離れないで。
巴から目を離すでないぞ。
先生、聞こえてますよ。
知るか。物見がおるな。
ジン、一人お願い。私はもう一人を。
What's your worst fear? Mine would be heights. Realistically, I mean, I got like two big worst fears. One's very unrealistic, though. I'd say my most unrealistic worst fear is just sea monsters. I can't handle being out in the ocean. I don't like the idea of something that is much stronger than I am. Something that is much stronger and in a better environment, and me being so much weaker and not in a better environment.
一夜一冊。先生、高落としの技で二人仕留めましたね。
見てたか。お前は構えを変えたな。
右腕を下げたことで矢を放つときに。
おお、よう考えたの。
My other fear is more personal. Discuss it with loved ones or something.
急兵に気づかれる。裏につく前に襲われるぞ。
それは避けねば。酒井、どう見る？
私が先陣を後ろ
Follow
を
my
任せます。
lead. Don't... Okay. Find a way through the bog. I mean, I could just dress up like a Mongol. Those guys never notice. I could just walk past them. My second worst fear is large open bodies of water like lake or ocean. It's not the water I'm afraid of, but what could be in the water. Yeah, I was talking about the sea monsters, huh? That's the exact fear I was talking about. Okay. Stop that! How did he find me, huh? These mother effers. You get it then, yeah, it's awful. It's an awful fear because frickin' what are you gonna do in water? What advantages do you have? You climbed up out of water and your entire body is ready for land. When you get put in water, there's things so much stronger than you in it. What am I doing, huh? I'm gonna just do a blow dart and make them frickin' lose their mind. There you go. Rage time! Fight for my amusement! Daddy will choose his strongest child. Ah, screw him in his helmet. Go! Look at all those dead archers. Look how many dead ones there are, and they still haven't been able to pinpoint where the hell I'm at. This is hilarious. Whoa. Look at all the dead guys. Oh god. We could not figure out which exact blade of grass was killing us all. What they didn't know was it was the one on the furthest left. Jesus Christ. Made these guys look foolish fast. Alright, different question. What's your preferred classes and or races in D&D? Mine would be Goblin, High Elf, and for classes, Fighter and Cleric. For the longest time, I remember playing D&D. I'm usually never a player. I usually always get stuck with DM. But the majority of my characters, after I really got into Magic, I started playing like Sorcerers in 3rd edition. And I loved playing like half-elf Sorcerers. That was like my favorite thing for the longest time. But I don't think I have like a preferred thing. I didn't like Dwarves for the longest time. And that's because 3rd edition, Dwarves are like the #1. Everybody and their mother picked Dwarves. If you weren't picking dwarves, then you were doing something wrong, but I'd never make a dwarf in 3rd edition, just for the fact that everybody's making dwarves in 3rd edition. It's the same with, like, I find humans to be some of the more boring characters, but if they're built right, you can make a very fun human. It's always, I always come up with a personality first, then I fit a race and a class to it. I find that's the best way to play, usually, or make a character. I had a very fun character idea. I don't know if Randy told you guys yet. It's kind of a goofy one-off character, though. Give me... Oh, wait, I thought that was a yellow flower wrong. It was just a frickin' a fire bug. Okay, think of this. It would be like a human woman. I already came up with a character for it. A human woman. And she's a paladin. Oh, do tell. She's a paladin. Alright? But she doesn't know who her god that's giving her powers is. And this is why she has powers. Because she writes sexy fan fiction about the gods. And one of the gods up there really likes her fan fiction. She's a very presentable woman, but she has the side hobby of just writing this fan fiction, and she's actually known for her fan fictions in the universe. Or not, I don't know. But I always thought it was a funny idea, like there's a god that actually prefers her little fan fictions, huh? It'd be like, then Palor's brother, Rolap, comes in, and all of a sudden, everybody loses their minds, huh? But But you could really go into depth. Plus, it'd give you a good idea of what the gods are about, too, as a character. If you're not exactly 100% familiar with all the gods and lore in their universe, you can do a lot, and you'll figure out a lot, so when you make your next character, you'll have more knowledge about the gods, if you want to do anything with the gods, that is.
民が犠牲になるぞ。
荷車に樽がある。後ろに
But a
回り込む
character who writes steamy fan fiction, and a god favors her, so she is given paladin-like powers. That, or she could be a cleric also.
近寄ってみる。
I have a bunch of characters. I had
犯
a...
した罪を償わせて
I've been
ほしい
dying to play a different character. I've been dying to play a character who's a goblin.
信じるか。
He'd be a goblin, but he'd be an intelligent goblin. Like, I'd just dump intelligence into his stats, but frickin' he'd be an intelligent goblin who believes that magic... Like, he's got some right theories, but he's also got some wrong theories. He's like a philosopher. And he would have been responsible for getting his goblin tribe a little bit out of the mud puddle that is goblin tribes. A little bit more into somewhat some civilization. But he would be betrayed. He gets thrown out of his goblin tribe. And this is up for the DM. But an imposter who looks just like him in every way comes in and calls him out and has him thrown out of the goblin tribe. The thing is, this goblin has a big theory, because when he leaves the tribe, he comes across a giant ruby. And he thinks this ruby is the Philosopher's Stone. And this puts him into his next theory, where he believes magic in the universe isn't real. And he believes old ones, who are the gods, moved on after they'd acquired enough Philosopher's Stones. They would move on to some dumb frickin' higher plane or something. And they left behind a Philosopher's Stone. Well, now he has one. And he believes magic isn't real, and he's materializing magic with the Philosopher's Stone itself. And that he's going to become the world's greatest magician and show people why. And that Philosopher's Stones are made by souls, so everybody's got like a Philosopher's Stone in them. It'd be something huge, huh? But that character is something you can go in depth with more. Just a character that doesn't believe in magic, an intelligent goblin. You got a whole lot of things you can do with that. I always like to talk about characters. I like to go in depth with some of them. Like, some of my bigger characters I really put in a lot of time and effort into thinking what they are, who they are, how they fit into the universe, what kind of theories they have, or how they act in certain situations, how they may evolve as a character, if they're called out on their BS, or if they're allowed to continue as they are. Some characters are just fun ideas, like having a purple minotaur, which I've talked about the purple minotaur before. You can have a minotaur who's albino and is captured by the circus, who would be dyed purple by the circus, obviously. So he's obviously he's obviously the first purple minotaur because it's a circus. And he hates adults. That's his thing. The purple minotaur hates adults. He's kind of like a big frickin' showpiece for children, though. So he understands the youth of children, and he loves the innocence of people. But man, oh man, would he like grown people or something like that, because he had slavers or whatnot. That's a crazy cool goblin. I know! And the coolest thing was, I wrote him really fancy too. I would die to play him. He'd have like a frickin' really nice done-up suit. Like, I was thinking Victorian era, if I could get away with it for costume. Like, if I could get like a frickin' nice neckerchief or whatever that is, the thing that's usually got like a gem on it, is like a nice frickin' billowy bit of neckerchief material that goes and folds into the clothes. And then you get the nice billowy bits coming out of the sleeves, the frilly bits. I always thought of him like that. Wait for Tomo to get in position, or for her to stab him in the back. Oh! I've been poisoned. Oh, apparently if I kill, I immediately get knocked out of poison. It's been done. That is a lot of them. But yeah, man, it'd be fun to play a raging minotaur. I think some of my favorite characters are like monsters because they don't fit in the universe as well. Those are fun characters to play, but also I like to just play regular people sometimes too. Like the lady who writes fan fiction about the gods. My last character was Ichabod Crane. That character was a lot of fun to play. He was really challenging too to roleplay because everything he said had to rhyme.
まずまずの出来だ。
巴はどこです？
知らん。怪我でもしたか。
巴！
No, she took off. Tomo's not gonna sit around for us to murder her or
あの道
imprison
のそ
her.
ばにおったが。
村へと続く道です。
まさか退却した猛虎を追ったか。
そうかもしれません。
I think Tomo just freaking left. I would have left if I were her. She's gonna. I was gonna say, obviously, we were gonna make her pay for her crimes.
最後まで戦ったのは邪魔な敵を一掃するためでしょう。
Intriguing. Didn't Randy ever tell you about our freaking session where we had
村
Ichabod?
には野党とならず者しかおり
His
ません。
character, I can't remember what the hell he's playing. He plays a lot of very similar characters. Kyle was the paladin for sure. He was doing like the noble,
そこもと
strong
どうされ
paladin
ました？
女が通らなか
who'd
った。
一
been a war
人
general.
浜の方へ行きましたが。
Ichabod's job was to spread fear. Although he was neutral about it, he didn't do it doing evil tactics. He saw fear as more of a playful thing. Like, fear made people stronger, but he's not going to obviously frickin' go spread guts around the
で
place.
すが、麦谷を救いました。
But he was more like a Halloween kind of fear. Because I wanted a character who embodied a holiday, and I was like, you know what, Halloween sounds like a fun character to play. It's easy to do like Christmas. Santa would be like a wizard. A wizard who cared a lot about like kids and things like that, and helping out the poor. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a character for Halloween. Anyways, there's like some big tree. He's a half-elf. There's some big ancient tree in the forest who tells Ichabod that he needs to go spread fear. He had wandered off as a child a long time ago, and the tree had protected him that long. And it's like a really bad forest to be in, where people usually die, but the tree molded him into what it needed. And Ichabod's job was to go spread fear. He does it very playfully to some extent, but I figured his character arc would end with frickin' him being called out on just being the, he's pretty much the cult member who drank the punch. That's pretty much his character. He believes what he's told because he's been molded that way.
強く憎み合いましたが、ブッダの教え通り最大の敵は最高の師匠なのでしょう。
稽古の日々感謝してます。そして最後に手を取り合って戦ったことも、あなたの弟子であり娘である道もありました。しかし我が弓は対馬に置いていきます。今の私は放たれた矢。行き着く先は分かりません。あとは吹く風に任せます。
She might die.
終わったな。
京都につけるかもしれません。
ああ、巴ならつけるであろうな。
戦は終わっておりません。島を
Yeah,
取り
once
戻
a
せ
while
ば
back, pretty sure it was cut off,
わしか
so I
ら
never
お
got
主
the
に
whole
教えられ
story.
ることはあと一つだ。約束しろ。
We had some crazy sessions. And then that campaign stopped. I always try to finish my campaigns, but I am part of campaigns that just end sometimes. I realized a lot when I was starting out as a DM that I would just move from campaign to campaign, and I realized that's just not good for anybody. It makes me feel like I'm never going to finish a campaign, and also it doesn't give any of the players any kind of resolve, including myself. And it's nice to finish campaigns. It feels good when you get to the end. Water increased arrow damage. Nice. Shattered Mask of Tomo, worn by the legendary archer once An enemy, but no longer. I'd say she's neutral at the most.
巴は強き戦士になれる器であった。
I want to see that mask. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm as weeb as they come. Yes. That's a very weeb mask, lol. You wouldn't say. Wonder how weebish I can look. Yeah, I was gonna say D&D helps build a lot of confidence. Plus, you just get to do what you want. After a while, you're, I was gonna say, you'll realize that nobody really cares how much you roleplay. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Who cares? Maybe you're roleplaying the biggest dick and everybody hates them. But they can't hate you if you're roleplaying that well. Unless you're actually being a dick. I was gonna say there's some people who just use player knowledge and then frickin' the DM's too shy to call them out on it or things like that. New players, I always give them the leeway on player knowledge, obviously. Like like when we're playing with Thomas, he wanted to go in some town that he knew very well had like frickin' a very bad disease, and he could even bring it out and give us the very bad disease, but he knew there'd be loot in that town, and he was finding any excuse to go into that town. But he was a new player, so frickin' at the end of the day, he got to go into the town. It was just scary for the rest of us. It was like, I'm gonna catch the plague and die. I just had my character stay very far away from all the other characters, and it was good because I was playing Schubert, who's like a frickin' very afraid and very clean. He was mostly very afraid. Schubert's personality was he was a gnome. Yeah, wait, he was a gnome who was part of a long line of dragon slayers. Their jobs were to slay dragons. But the thing was, he hadn't sought out and looked for a dragon throughout all his youth. He'd gotten really old, just fishing in his small little village. And he realized if he wanted to keep his name and his family's honor and traditions, he'd have to kill a dragon eventually. So Schubert went on the adventure with his adventuring pals, but he's overly cautious. Like, he digs holes before he sleeps. He was a sorcerer, I think, and mostly an illusionist. But he'd have, like, frickin' his unseen servant dig a hole, and then he'd sleep in the hole and have it buried only to where he can breathe. When frickin' Thomas came out of that town with the plague, because Schubert has knowledge on medicine and whatnot, and he just assumed Thomas was gonna frickin' get some sort of disease. But he's the paladin, I'm immune to diseases. Yeah, but the rest of us aren't. So Schubert stayed like 10 feet behind the party, much to his detriment most of the time, because he'd get picked off by frickin' other things. But hey, Schubert never died, nor was he part of killing those goblin children. Whoa! I'm poisoned! That's the fastest way to clean poison, which is, I don't know, frickin' kill somebody. Just like in real life. Depends on the game and the GM. I guess now Randy, on the other hand, is like to take the spotlight a lot, but he shares it. Yeah, I find Randy plays a lot of very similar characters. I want to see more out of him sometimes. But I do like the fact that he's willing to put in a lot with his roleplay. God dang it, I could not see you past those blades of grass, buddy. Man, I look freaking wicked in this. I love the Ronin stuff. I might just do Ronin stuff till the end of the game. I don't need to have the best looking armor. Well, I don't need to have the best working armor. It always looks so cool. I love the way the Ronin stuff always looks in games. I always encourage people to do some kind of role play. Might be able to push a little bit out of somebody. I understand a lot of people don't like doing the role play bits, so you usually leave some of those people alone. But say you roll to seduce somebody or intimidate somebody, I always ask, frickin' if you rolled really high, what do you say? What is it that you said that frickin' really worked out? You rolled really low? What is it that you failed at completely? What did your character do? Or say? It's always fun to have somebody roleplay that bit. Or just ask them, what is your character even doing that's making this happen? Instead of just being the DM who's like, well, you go to talk to them, but you actually slip and fall straight on your face. I want to know what your character did that messed up your character's action.
あれはノリオが知ってのことか。
杉寺を奪い返すまで猛虎に疑われぬよう従うふりをしろ。
あやつが言ったのか。
ええ、あなたを手本にしたと聞いています。クロード様から学んだことをよく話しています。
I think it's good that they're working with the Mongols to, keep themselves alive. They just die instantly if they didn't. I was gonna say, it's a lot of innocent monks and whatnot. They need to frickin' think about everybody there. If it was just one person, then yeah, obviously try your best to be your best, but frickin' sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
そして小勢を両脇に送り込む。木を隠れ蓑にするのだ。酒井様、皆の者、酒井様とお話をしてまいる。
D&D is always a fun way of just becoming a better you or just enjoying yourself. It's really nice and relaxing. Everybody should be having a good time. People came there to have a good time. It's the DM's job to make sure people have a good time.
杉寺を奪い返すつもりらしいな。稽古を積みました。十分なほど。見知った顔がおった。
It's the player's job to, at least make sure your DM's happy.
誰も来ておりません。あんなことがあってはな。口寺がおらずとも寺は奪えます。
As a DM, there's always things you have to check, though, like frickin'... You have to understand, first of all, that your players are never going to do what you want them to do. You need to always understand that your players are individual from you, and whatever you've set up, they're probably going to find a different way around it, and you should find a way to reward creative actions.
ならばなぜ巻き込む。杉寺を奪えば戦に加わった各々が島中に話を広める希望の使いとなれます。それは我らではできぬこと。皆の力で勝たなければなりません。いつ攻め入るのだ。夜明けに 仕掛けます。
Like, I always use the example of, like, say there's a house, like a 2-story house, and you've set it up, you've made the front door wide open. The players never will go through that wide open front door, even if you expect them to. Sometimes they will, but frickin' don't ever expect them to. They might take the window, they might take the upper window, they might dig underneath the house to get in.
策通りにことが運ぶかずっと不安であった。兄や仲間がいなければ同じ気持ちになります。兄にもいてもらいたかった。そばにおるはずだ。
Like I said, just be ready for anything, because they'll do anything. They might not even go in the house, and that's completely fine. I've had the characters frickin' a fight happen between somebody they knew and a bunch of other dudes, and it was like a mini war down in a little war area. And you know what they did? They sat up on a hill and watched it happen, which was completely fine. I roleplayed all the characters and whatnot and had them frickin'... They enjoyed it. Because you could do what you like. The DM's job is just to write up the universe, but the players are also playing a part in what happens in the universe. You don't have full control of the story. And you wouldn't have it any other way. It's like a round of that frickin' game where you, you know that story game you play as a kid in school where you write up like a paragraph? You write up a paragraph, you start a story, like frickin' my mom went to the store and behind the counter there were a couple of gnomes. And then you pass your story to the person next to you and they write the next sentence. And it comes all the way back around to you, and usually, I can't remember, sometimes it's usually finished by the time it gets back to you, or you're gonna write the last paragraph of your story. That's kind of what the D&D is. I was gonna say, as a DM, you gotta make the base. The world, what's happening, the story, maybe even the quests that the quests the people would be going on if they want to go on any. A big major plot hook. Did you get me a piece of pizza? Is there any pizza left? Dang. I only had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich today. I'm hungry. Ugh. I'm a player all the time, lol. You are lucky. Being a player is such a... Being a player, especially when you're underneath a good DM and a good campaign, is so much fun. I miss the days of being underneath, because I was gonna say, my dad's a really good DM, and I've been underneath really good DMs and really good campaigns, but they never get finished, and it always makes me sad, because I want to see the end of them. And I realized as a DM, that's the one thing I'm going to do as a DM, is at least finish my campaigns. Even if I'm getting kind of sick of them, I'm going to at least see them through. And give the players a satisfying end. What are we exactly doing? We're trying to take back this temple. Okay, we gotta defeat these Mongols. Are they Mongols? Who the hell are these guys? Oh, they're Mongols. This is this uber red one. These like the Power Rangers of the Mongols? Oh wait, this one's a really low one. I haven't fought a red Mongol in the frickin' hot minute. I forgot red Mongols even existed. I've been fighting such higher frickin' forms of Mongol. Whoa! boys! Stop that! Stop killing my precious men! Fuck this rock on the side over here. See you later, alligator! Oh, it's scary, isn't it? Oh, I thought I was gonna get you. Right in the butt cheek. I've kind of resolved myself to making campaigns that are really fun for me to play, but it's really fun for me to make and make a world in. God dang! I was gonna say, being a player is definitely a lot of fun. There's some people who really enjoy being DM. I can enjoy being DM. I just like being player. Pretty much everybody I know likes being player over DM. But somebody's got to be the DM. I can enjoy sessions of being a DM, especially when everybody's having fun. You gotta understand your limits as a DM. Sometimes you gotta understand how many people you're playing with. The game changes depending on how many people you're playing with. As a DM, sessions become less serious with more people because people get less time in the spotlight, so you can't have these big, dramatic moments for the 12th person in your party because everybody wants to dance and talk. Having like frickin' like 10 people at a table, it becomes more of a Mario Party game. It does this big frickin' Lord of the Rings adventure. But it's still fun all the same. Oh, doggy. Oh, not anymore. Ah, dang, I just got that. Nice. That's right. May just be the best samurai in the entire world. I'm a player all the time. Randy is a decent DM. He still needs practice, of course, but even so, I enjoy playing for him. Randy has not been a DM much. He, for the longest time we asked him why he didn't DM, but a lot of the times he just said, he doesn't think he's that great or something like that. I could not remember what his answers were, what his reasoning was. I couldn't remember why. Maybe he just liked being a player more. That's usually what you get when you ask people why they're not DM. So I like being a player. Well, of course, everybody likes being a player, obviously. I like being DM. I like being a player a little bit more, but being a DM is always fun. You can make a big, epic, freaking fantasy for everybody to enjoy. You can write a bunch of characters. You get to play them all out.
兄も奉仕も住職も生きておりました。今日からまたやります。
Constantly not ready for what your party's doing.
本土へ行きましょう。
The max people we have will have had at a game would be 10 to 11, so it'd be more like Mario Party because you're not going to be over here like, and then my character for frickin' half an hour does this and this and this. You get a chance to say something short for your character a lot of times, but it's really hard to eat up a lot of the spotlight or just have a very big individual thing for that character because there's 10 people. Everybody wants a chance, and everybody should get a chance. So people get their snippets with their character. They still get to put out their personality and whatnot, but it's not going to be nearly as grand if you have less people. I've always said I think my maximum number of players that I am capable of handling is, okay, I think it's changed, because I recently did a campaign for like 7 people once. Beforehand it was 4. I was like, I'm only going to run a campaign for 4 people, but now I've realized that I can run a campaign for more than that, but the campaign's going to shift a little bit. It's not going to be the same as the normal campaigns I run. At 5, maybe I can still keep it story heavy and give everybody a nice, good chance to shine and good lore and character development and moments and whatnot. Maybe with 5, but once it hits 6, it's frickin' okay. Everybody's gonna have their turn, but frickin' keep it quick because you know everybody else wants a turn too. I've realized that the session changes. The session changes when you have more people. The campaign changes. Everybody has their chance, but it's not going to be nearly as long as if you had less.
Norio, Sakai-sama.
We have back your temple.
何があるというのです。いかなる害を受けても失うわけではありません。外側は無事のようですね。
This might be a trap. I don't know. Yeah, because it's a trap.
Norio.
Only one of us should have gone in here in the beginning. Oh, they took his arms and legs.
モコに全て教えればお前だけは逃がすと言われて
俺は生きてるよ傷一つない
住職のことを言ってしまった
He's not confident as a GM, but I encourage him to try his best. I'm confident, I just lack book smarts. I constantly forget different things in D&D, like grapple checks and things like that. Things that a regular DM should remember. It's just so much information all the time, and I'm constantly crunching numbers here in the corner. And when it comes to like, oh yeah, well, you gotta do this and this for a grapple check, I'm like, ew, usually I would have just applied strength or something. I can't remember how grapple checks work sometimes. Or sometimes somebody will just say a spell name, and I'm like, oh yeah, what the hell does that do? And then I gotta go look through the book, or they have to tell me, and I'll just believe them. You could tell me you have a spell that shoots 5 fireballs, and I might just believe you. I'll be upset that you have a spell that shoots 5 fireballs all at once, though. I guess wait, can you shoot several fireballs when you get the fireball spell later on? And you're at like frickin' level 20? Only one of us should have gone in there. It could have been a trap easily. Yes. See, I lack book smarts. I don't lack as much confidence when it comes to D&D. I like creating the world, the universe, the characters, the settings. Frickin' the crunching numbers part is just fine. I usually use my phone as my calculator. I used to not have my phone up and running as my calculator. It used to just be for music. So I'd have to crunch numbers in my head. And that was a headache and a half because you got to do it really fast while you're role playing out what's happening. And then somebody's like, I'm doing a grapple, and I'm like, oh my god, what the hell's a grapple check look like?
ハーチという名
I
だそう
assume
で
it
す
runs off of like strength, and you guys
そいつが兄を
roll
生き
against
た
each
ま
other
ま
or
焼き
something like that.
手足を切り落としました
ハーチと
Well,
いう
only
のは
like one at a time, but still I can't
Shindan.
cast fireball every turn. Lol.
ノリオ兄君は守り手らしく勇ましく死んだ
どこがです。ハーチュの所在は私が突き止めます。その後手を貸してください。
いいだろう
You'll have it. Let's hurt these Mongols for the
雪
100th
が降
time.
りやんだら別れを告げます。
That'll probably be after the war. Your brother's body's gonna start to stink, man. Maybe the old cold will preserve it. Well, I don't know what to talk about now. D&D, obviously, we've been on the subject of D&D forever. I am the ghost of Tsushima. Oh, I'm at max level. Charm of uneven standing. Sticky bombs now will knock down all affected targets, leaving them vulnerable for longer. Is that it? Charm of resistance. Defense charm. Reduces all damage by a major amount. Fair enough. Well, so far I've seen Randy play a number of characters. Has he told you much of any of our games? A few times. I can't remember most of what he's talked about though. I got a lot going on all the time.
ノリオを探しておるどこだ
炎上の位牌を墓へ持って行きました
Have you guys completed any campaigns yet?
探してみよう助かった
Threefold wound. Meet Norio at the cemetery in Sago. I will by teleporting there. Actually, let's check out what this is first. And then I'll meet Norio there. Come to me, Charlie. I need your strength at this time, even if it's not much. We have a long-running campaign in progress. Well, hopefully it actually finishes. Nothing's worse than having a long-running campaign that never has an end. I mean, nothing like being able to play it forever, but it's awful when it frickin' stops and nobody picks it back up. And then you're like, well, what happens to our characters? What about the end of the story? I want to know! Sago blue headband. Yeah, that's a blue headband, all right. But I understand when campaigns don't get finished. Some DMs just lose steam and they really want to try out something new. I did it all the time when I was starting out as a DM. You're just like, I just don't want to do this campaign anymore. Hey, if you're why the hell can I? Let me get on the horse. Okay. Why can't I whistle anymore? What's so important about this area? They frickin' forced me off my horse.
寒いな。
Oh, I'm dying. I'm cold.
体を温めねば。
That's why I got forced off my horse. Yeah. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Let's not even talk about it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
凍える。
We'll never go that high. Maybe I should use like fire arrows when I'm trying to get to this place right here. We'll do that next time though. Let's finish what we started. Will you choose mercy? Will you still be a monk at the end of the day? After seeing your brother chopped up like that.
兄の援助は寺にこもるよりも山野で過ごすことを好みました。
あの猛虎の百虎長ハーチは見つかったのか。
この近くの砦にいます。
ノリオ、杉寺を束ねられるのはお主だけ。
考えたくありません。
敵討ちは僧の務めではないぞ。
そうである前に弟なのです。
ならば手を貸そう。一人で行くな。
お望みなら。
I was gonna say, at least take me along. If you need somebody to do the killing blow, let me do it.
ハーチはどこだ。
小児砦。
This man's a
そやつ
monk.
で間違いないのだな。
して慈悲を壊せます。聞く耳は持ちませんが。
もし立場が逆であれば、炎上は敵討ちを控えるように思う。
つまり私が死に、兄が生きていたらということですか。その方が良かったのに。
俺が代わりに切ろう。杉寺へ戻れ。
私が決めたことです。
だが同じ鉄を踏むなよ。
同じ鉄。あなたと。
この戦で変わってしまった大勢の鉄だ。
すでに変わっています。
When the time comes, will he?
この先で小児砦を見渡せます。あなたに教わったことを生かしてハーチを追いました。
人相はわかるか。
その辺の猛虎と同じ人殺しの顔です。
機会は一度しかないぞ。
一目見ればわかります。
奴を見つけたら迷わず切り伏せろ。
犬め、ここから離れろ。
ノリオ。
腹が減ってるだけなんです。どうか命だけは。
Norio, come on, man. Those are just regular guys.
ただの野党だ。
それでも今は許せなかったのです。少しは懲りたでしょう。
What were they doing? Being next to a fire?
浄土に往生し、引けば地獄に沈むのみ。
今の
は兄がこの薙刀に刻んだ言葉です。櫛寺を賊どもの手から守った後に。
守り手になった時か。炎上の苦しみは計りがたいが、お主に会うため耐えたのだ。
兄は最後にこうつぶやきました。間違っていたと。
何がだ。
I look at him with my mask, just what's going on?
わかりません。ハーチに最後の言葉はない。苦痛の叫びだけだ。
休んでおいた方がいい。明日のために。
そうしましょう。少しでも力を養っておかないと。
He took off.
ノリオ。どこだ。砦が燃えておる。ノリオは何をした。
Apparently Norio frickin' went hard in the paint. I've lost all my honor. Norio doesn't need to go down my path.
酒井様お助けを。あ、大変です。
何があった？
ノリオが見かけた時は祈りが届いたと思ったのですが。
杉寺へ戻れ。あとは任せろ。
Why? Am I gonna have to kill Norio? Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
これは地獄のようなありさまだ。
Oh, these are the guys who are working with them.
正気を失ったようで。
Man, Norio is powerful. Jesus Christ, he just walked through here and walloped everyone. Am I gonna have to fight Norio? This is gonna be weird. The man was like a shining example of what to be.
燃えろ、その罪ごと燃えろ、人殺しめ。
I want that piece. I understand. I gotta go talk to Norio if I want to pick up things in this destroyed camp.
怒りでなぎなたを振ることはないと申したであろう。
クロードと同じことをしたのです。おかげでハーチは死にました。杉寺の山門はもう開けません。この汚れた手では。
どこへ行く？
わかりません。火をつけた時、奴はまだ生きていました。私は叫び声を聞きながら喜びに包まれた。猛虎と同じです。もはやそうではない。
やすやすと諦めるな。この島は未練にかなわぬ約束ばかりだ。だが守らねばならん。お主は杉寺最後の僧兵であろう。
こんなことをしたんだ。かつての私には戻れません。
元に戻れとは言っておらん。お主が信じた道からそれず進んでほしい。
ありがとう、酒井様。
杉寺で待っておるぞ。
I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do was walk in this camp. Norio did the job for me. Moderate increase to health. Chaos headband. Is that golden black? Bad day to be a frickin' Mongol, huh? You guys gotta stop hurting everybody or else we're just gonna go mad dog on you. Look what Norio could do. See, it seems like a lot of my people are just holding back. These Mongol guys really don't have that much strength. We're just strong because we keep frickin' not killing them. But I mean, if we just lose our ways, apparently we have the strength to cut down everybody. A bunch of people in here.
ようこそ、よくぞいらっしゃってくださった。あなたが音に聞くクロード。
村の者が叫ぶ。
Yes, indeed.
なぜ？
見知らぬ者は恐ろしい。猛虎が賊かわかりません。
悩まされておるなら手を貸すぞ。
どうぞお構いなく。我らでどうにかいたします。
Something's up.
助けはいらぬと申すか。
村の敵は病と、そして飢えです。太刀では抗えません。
それで良いなら承知した。
At least summer is ending. Woo, next is fall, my favorite season. Fall's nice. I think my favorite one is spring. It's like the mix of frickin' nothing. I don't have to deal with cold, I don't have to deal with heat. I like it best when I don't have to think about the weather at all. Although I'd rather it be cold than hot, to be honest. Investigate the town. I think something may be up. I'm just not 100% certain what is up in this town. I think this is one of the towns where I rescued a bunch of people. There's a ton of dead people right here. Still investigating. Why would they turn away my help? I can kill the bandits and Mongols. Something's not right in this place. They told me that it's just not gonna stop even if I do kill them. But that's a freaking blatant lie. I can kill everything in the area. Nobody's gonna come to your town. Ooh, next fall is my favorite. Yeah, because you can only take off so much clothes where you can add as many layers as you need. Yeah.
こちらへ
So I tell everybody. Oh, this guy.
お話がただしあまり近寄らぬよう
何者だ
どうか来てください
Go. Not too close. What the hell? Get ahead of me, dude. What do you mean? We're following mega close.
なぜ隠れる
His clothes were clipping into his arms.
我らの姿は見られない
Yeah,
この村は何だ
I can't handle
ここは
clipping.
誰も寄りつかない村
Oh, but it ain't
数日
Randy.
前から佐藤さんの倉庫
Gross.
おかしいんです
よくぞ話してくれ
Yeah, throw in
用
like
心して
3 or
隠れて
4. How many are there?
Spendy burritos that are individually wrapped.
Oh, yeah,
Nani
throw in like
kakushite
2 or 3, huh?
Yeah.
No, Randy. No food for you, huh? We've been talking bad about your behind your back this entire time.
綺麗だ
Yeah,
血の手形に
we figured that. We're like, this is the best topic of
誰
today.
かこの中に入れられて出ようとしたようだ
And Jeremy has now come to the conclusion that he hates you. He told me. He said, I hate you, Randy. It's weird. Hearing frickin' snarling in this house. There's something weird going on in this dumb village. What the hell is up with this place? And they don't want me to help them. But bad things are happening. And now I gotta go around do Batman investigations and find out why the hell they're acting so weirdly. Are they like killing people or something for the blood that they need for dye? I don't know. Pretty certain blood would make brown dye, since once it oxidizes it turns brown. I'm gonna say brown dye is kind of lame though. What the hell do you want, bird? Jesus Christ, you've been following me this entire time. You need an outlet, man. Where'd that bird go? I'm getting tired of his aggressive tweets. It's the ghost of Jeremy, the goblin hunting them. Wow, Randy returned. What a nerd. Man, burritos sound good right now. Yeah, I'm hungry. I had one PB&J today. A body.
Before I went to work, so I haven't gone all day without eating anything. It's tasty Chinese food.
Okay, so these guys are definitely killing people. That's what's up. That's probably one of the reasons they're acting so suspicious. You went to work, Kyle?
Then they slapped me on the butt and said, "Alright, you're good to go."
多くは病で死んだという話だ。担う男、切られておる。
Killed by weapons. I was in here. I fell in this room like twice. And all of a sudden my guy's got some things to say about it. Okay, game. Okay, dude.
大勢が村から出た。何者かが村を襲い、生き残りを連れ去ったようだ。だがどこへ？
Something's up. Maybe they're working with the bandits or something? Is this gonna be like a Witcher quest where if I help out something really bad happens? Like there's no good resolve? A bunch of Witcher quests, like when I was playing The Witcher, there's always a gray area. I never had a happy ending in most of the quests. It was like, oh, you helped the town? Well, guess what? All the orphans got eaten, but I mean, now the destruction of the entire area won't happen at least. Oh, you helped these people out? Well, they hate you now. But I mean, you did right by everybody. That's constantly The Witcher. The Witcher makes you feel bad for helping people. And it always gives you really hard decisions, too. Randy makes too many your mom jokes, not gonna lie. Like, it's the only joke he makes. Yeah, he's getting kind of squishy with his jokes. He needs to come up with more creative material. Randy, you hear that? Randy! Oh, you can't even hear me. Just let the humor flow naturally. I don't try to overthink it. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Humor is bogged down right now because I am tuckered out. Where the hell are the tracks? I always start off really strong, though. Like, at the start of the day, of course I'm ready to go. It's the start of the day. As the day drags on, become less and less ready to go unless I'm trying to impress somebody. It's always like that. Okay, so the tracks are here. Did they follow this path up the road? We're obviously going up to this house, right? I'm going to the house. Hopefully I'm not wrong with my assuming of things. could have sheltered in that farmhouse. I assume they probably did.
さらわれた者は無事だろうか。
I know that feeling of starting to get sleepy again. Whoa, you guys already dead? Wow, one kunai did that. I didn't know I was fighting such weaklings. There's a bunch of people here. Hopefully I can figure out what the hell's going on. Jesus, I want to have my frickin' rage mode, you dinguses. Hey, Stevie Wonder, please stop shooting blindly. Oh, there's the man. Dude, I wouldn't if I were you. I wouldn't. Dude, you're the only one doing this. I told you I wouldn't if I were you. Y'all mother effers can't leave them alone, can you? Oh, that was easy. They never listen. They never ever listen. It's like the Mongols think they're frickin' invincible. Hey, it's me! I just did that for the hell of it. The men in Sago survived because they gave us to these monsters. Oh, okay. So we're gonna go fight the men of Sago. Those mother effers, they just frickin' gave, I was gonna say, stand up. That's the reason why they're acting so frickin' dodgy. Because they didn't stand up for their people, and instead they just gave them away. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit less dye to go around in the region. Which is fine, I have like 1 million frickin' outfits already. I really don't need another outfit. How cool. It seemed to look like the majority of them were women. In fact, I think they were all women, so that's not a great thing. That implies things. You give women to like the frickin' people who invade your town. Kill Soda. Okay. Sorry, pal, you don't give your women to the men who are invading your world, your town,
何があったのです？
to, let them just have their way with your women. Jesus Christ.
猛虎にさらわれた女は助けたぞ。百姓の家に隠れておる。お主も行け。
そうさせていただきます。
Also, I'm too tired to deal with this shiz. Sorry, Sato, man. Just gotta deal. Roll the dice and you rolled a 1, buddy. You thought you got a 20. Charm of Lost Mind. Hallucinate. Okay, that's the 50%. I can make them do 100% more damage, which would double their damage. But I don't have. I'm not doing a hallucination build. Getting the drugs for that is hard enough. I'm not gonna make an entire build around it. Oh wow, I hear Randy dying in the background. Yeah, that guy freaking goes out there and hacks up a storm. Better not be sick. I swear to God, if he's just running around with the corona, I'm going to end him. I'm gonna give him the same thing I gave frickin' Sato just a second ago. Anyways, I think that'll be it for today. We got a lot done. We got pretty much all our side quests done. I mean, more are gonna obviously pop up as we do more main missions, but the main side quests are done for most of the people. We've gotten all 9 out of 9 on almost everybody. In fact, I think we have gotten all 9 out of 9 on everybody. Tomorrow we'll probably be doing some main quests. Alrighty, was a great stream. Yes, yes it was. Thank you for joining me, Nail. Thank you for joining me, Low Budget. Thank you for joining me, Katie. It means so much that you guys stopped by. I have so much fun hanging out with you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.